you'll have little idea. So what I was telling is, so we are discussing about three phases of market. First phase is trend phase, second phase is contraction, third phase is expansion phase, and we also call that as pullback. And if you just want to see the typical movement of the stock, generally, stock, if it is moving in the upward direction, it will go little up, then it will stay back, or it will, consolidate at a place, and then you will feel like it will go little down, but then it will again continue in the previous trend which it was. So previous trend was upward direction, then again it goes up, it again consolidates here, and then gives little pullback, or it goes against the main trend. If you know the main trend is upward, it goes against the main trend, gives little pullback, and then again goes. So this cycle is getting continued over here also. And then after reaching a place, the main trend of the stock changes, and then it goes little down, and then again the same thing follows, but now the main trend is downward. So it gives a pullback in the upward direction now, and then it goes back and again gives a little pullback before going down. So this cycle is getting continued. To understand this better, we'll see, and we'll start understanding what is trend phase. In the trend phase, as I've told you, you'll see big candles. Big candles in the sense the movement in the stock will be very fast. You will be able to see that in one candle the stock is moving around 3 to 5%. All right, and the main trend of the stock is this trend phase, and it is always advisable that to trade in the trend phase, because you get early targets because of the quick movement, and you can have a better chances of profit because the overall trend is with you. All right, this part is clear to everyone, right?
Yeah, Kabir, I have one question. This trend both sides, upward side and downward sides,
Yeah,
both
yeah,
sides, the trend will exist.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you will find it. You will be able to, find it on both by upward side, downward side. I'll show you the examples as well.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So if you see here, I have just highlighted few rectangles over here. Okay. So these are example of trend phase. If you see, overall, if you can just see with just overall view that it is going little downward side. All right. But in the rectangle where I have highlighted, you can see, it is forming bigger candles if you compare it to the rest of the chart. So from here to here, if you see, just in the matter of like 6 to 7 candles, it has moved from this point to this. And then here, if you see, there are very small number of candles, and there are a huge number. So you can understand that bigger candles are getting formed over here. Plus, the movement which the stock is moving is also quick. Yes or no? Can you just make out that what I have just told?
Yes, yes.
So the size of the candles are big, right? So the candles
Yes,
of the
yes,
size, if you
yes.
see, these are here, you are seeing just spinning tops, dojis, hammer kind of a pattern, all small candles with lot of shadows. So, but here, the candles which are formed are having good body. If you see the candle, this candle, it has good body. This also has a good body. This also has a good body. This also has a good body. Similar thing, it is happening here. From here to here, it is just making red color big candles. Okay, big candles are getting formed. Big candles are getting formed. If you just look at here, how big the candles are. Okay, big red color candles are getting formed. Similarly, if you see it here, big red color candles are getting formed. From here to here, it is just moving in the matter of like 5 6 candle. But if you see rest of the chart, very small candles are getting formed, right? And overall also, if you can see, it is a downtrend. So whenever it is forming big red candles, that is nothing but the trend phase of the stock. Able to understand this point? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yeah. So this is
yes,
how
yes.
you
Yes.
this is how
Kabir, I have one doubt.
yeah, please ask.
Yeah, so in the near the last rectangle, you can see on the left there is a big green line wherein the
Yeah.
stock
So
price has
this
increased
is
very much. On the
this
left
is
side of it, on the left side.
here, 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 right?
16 below before 6. This one.
Yeah. This is
Yes,
actually the
yes.
pullback.
So is
Okay.
this also kind of trend phase or no?
No, no. From here, when it has fallen from here to here, this was trend phase, because that time it was forming red color candle. These green color candle over here are pullbacks. Okay, I'll explain you how you can identify if it is a pullback
Okay.
or the main trend. Okay, there is a way of
Okay.
identifying that also. All right, we'll move to
Okay.
that. Before that, have you understood this how we are identifying the trend phase of the stock? The first thing is you have to see the overall trend. If the overall trend is downward, you have to see where it is forming red color candles. Okay, and the red color candle should not be small. It should not have shadows like kind of pattern. It should have big candle bodies. All right, and the movement should be fast. That's how you identify trend phase candles. Okay, this was an example of a sell side scenario. I'll just show you if I have a buy side scenario also. So if you see from here to here, the trend is upward. Okay, and the rectangle part, if you are seeing, is nothing but the trend phase. So if I just want to zoom it a little bit, if you can see from here to here, it is forming big green color candles and the movement of the stock is fast. है ना? It is moving up, and if you see this candle also, it is forming a big green color candle. Big green color candles are getting formed. Similarly, here also big green color candles are getting formed. This is also a trend phase candle. This is also a big candle getting formed. This is also again a very big candle getting formed. So these are nothing but the trend phase candle. The big candles are getting formed, plus it is moving quickly from one price to other. From here, from 400 to around 459. So almost a 50-point move just came in the matter of 7 to 8 candles. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles, and it has moved around 60 points. Able to understand, right?
Yes, Kapil.
Yeah, same thing has happened here. Just in a matter of one candle, it has moved from, almost from 525 to 600 plus. So you can understand 75-point move has just came in this two candles. So this is nothing but the trend phase of the stock. So you can trade also. All right. So if if we are learning something, there has to be a way that how we can make profit out of it. That I'll tell you once we cover, I think, all three phases. If these three phases are covered, then I'll tell you how you can trade based on these three phases of market. Okay. So you are clear with this trend phase, right? Any doubt in trend phase? I have shown you sell side scenario. I have shown you buy side scenario. How I am identifying the trend phase, you guys are understanding? Yeah. Any doubt in this?
Yeah, we understand. Go.
Yeah. Just remember that you have to see the overall trend and see the candle size where it is forming bigger candle. If you just see from here, it is just the green candles which are looking big. Other part of the chart is just forming very small candles. Okay, just by seeing that also you can make out if buyers are strong or sellers are strong. Okay, that is how we look at it. So the second phase of the market is nothing but contraction, or we also call that as consolidation. Okay, consolidation or contraction is nothing but same. So what happens in contraction is that we'll see candles with very small body. Okay, you will see small candles getting formed here. Okay, so this is V. Okay, we'll see small candles getting formed, and here the candles which are formed also will have a lot of shadows, like in dojis it will have shadows on both sides, or it will be sometimes a very small body or bigger lower shadow, or vice versa, a very small lower body and then a big upper shadow. That can also happen. So just basic scenario is that there will be a lot of shadows, candle body will be very small, and yeah, many times you will see dojis and spinning tops getting formed in this contraction phase. Okay, so this phase is nothing but you can also call it as an indecisive phase. All right, so the stock will be moving very slowly in this, so not the buyer nor the seller will be dominating, but still you can make out few things out of it which we'll see on the chart. All right, just remember these points, that there will be a lot of shadows and the candle body which will be formed will be very small. Okay, so now the same chart where we had seen, upward candles, like this was the trend phase over here. This was the trend phase. Now I have highlighted the contraction phase over here. Okay, so if you could now make out that the candles which are highlighted in the rectangle box are of very small size, and many times they are having shadows. So like in this example, there is a bigger lower shadow and a small upper shadow as well. And if you could make out, these are dodgy spinning tops or very small candle with negligible body which is getting formed. So this is nothing but the contraction phase. All right, so this is nothing but contraction phase. This is contraction phase. You can make out how small the candles are getting formed over here. Similarly, this is also, contraction or consolidation phase. This is also consolidation phase. Okay, understood this part? All right, so the
Yes, yes, yes.
basic point to identify is that here the market will be in indecisive mode. Sometime it will be sideways, like this you could see it is sideways, it is sideways. All right, it is sideways, it is sideways. It is nothing but, market is in no trend over here. In this rectangle, if you see, nobody is dominating, nor the buyer nor the seller. Okay, it is an indecisive field or a neutral field, you can say. And the candle bodies, of course, you can make out are very small. All right, so very slight movement is happening. When the candle size are small, that means the movement in the stock is very less. Just in the matter of like 10-15 points, it is just going up, coming down, going up, coming down, trying to go up and then equally coming down, try to go up then equally coming down before this big candle getting formed. Okay, this is how you will identify a trend phase candle. Now once we have understood this trend phase, understood, right? You have understood contraction phase now. Any doubt in this? Anybody? Yes, no doubt, right?
No, not. They are good clear, Kabir.
Fine, good. So now what we'll do is we'll understand about the third phase of the market. Okay, so when we were discussing about trend phase, so there is the phase which is opposite to the trend phase. All right, so this is the phase which is opposite to the main trend. If the main trend is upward, this pullback will be in the opposite trend, that would be downward. So if the stock is moving upward, the pullback will be in the downward direction. Similarly, if the stock is moving downward, okay, so the pullback will be in the upward direction. So it is the opposite of the main trend, and that phase is nothing but a pullback phase or expansion phase. All right, so at this point I'll explain you. Okay, so this here I have written that if the pullback is more than 70%, then there is a higher chances that there would be a trend reversal. I'll explain you that when we are seeing the chart. So I'll explain you this point. Okay, this is based on buying and selling strength, and I'll tell you how you can make the benefit out of this. Okay, so just now see this chart. I have again highlighted a portion of it in the rectangle box. Okay, so from here to here it is moving upward direction, and the rectangle part, if you see, are having just the red color candles. So these red color candles are nothing but it is the movement of the stock which is against the main trend. So the main trend you can make out is upwards, but in rectangle area it is moving downwards. So it is forming red color candles over here, it is forming red color candles over here, it is forming red color candles over here. So this is the trend which is opposite to the main trend. Plus one more thing here is that, so in pullback you will be seeing candles with bigger bodies. All right, just like trend phase, the candles which are formed over here are also having good body, but there is one difference. So the bodies which are formed in trend phase are comparatively little bigger than this pullback. So if you see, these are big candles which are getting formed, but these are not as big as it is forming in the trend phase. All right, similarly here also it is a big candle, but then if you compare it to the trend phase candle, it is small. Yes or no? Yes, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So here, if you can easily make out that the candles which are getting formed are of certainly bigger size compared to the contraction phase. All right. So this is contraction phase. These candles are certainly big, but if we compare it to the trend phase, these are still small. All right, still small. But and one more thing is that the movement of the price is also somewhat quick, but not as quick as it is in trend phase. Okay, in one way you can just say that this is a this is a kind of trap which is happening. So basically it is going up, just small red color candles are getting formed, so it could be a trap for people who want to sell it or book profit, or get trapped in the sell side scenario. For example, somebody would be thinking the stock has moved, have gone to a really high price, and just by seeing this candle he would be stuck in a trap feeling that price will go down from here, but that did not happen. It just went up and up. Okay, so this is, you can also see this like a trap, or in other word, you can also see it like a pullback. So pullback is nothing but, for example, if the stock is moving from here to here, if somebody is buying, then somebody has to sell or close his position and to book his profit, right? So these small candles are nothing but small profit booking which is happening. If somebody would have entered here, by the time the price reaches here, he would be in good amount of profit. So he'll be thinking to close the price or close his position. So if somebody closes his position, then you will see some kind of red color candles to form. Okay, same thing is happening here. Some people would have entered from here to here, some of them have closed their position. Okay, because of that you see red color candle. Similar thing is happening here. After reaching this place, some people have closed their position, some people have closed their position here, and same thing has happened over here and here. I'm using the word some people have closed their position because if all of these guys will close their position who are entering on the buy side, then these small candle will not form. Then there will be bigger candles because many people will be closing their position. Just because these are small pullback candles, that means only a percentage of people who have entered on the buy side are closing their position. Okay, this point is also understood, right? This is an important point. Yes. Understanding, right, guys?
Yes, Kabir.
So you have understood what I have just told. So these are just
Yes.
small profit booking candles. Yes. Why profit booking candles? Why not, main trend candles? Try to answer. If not, I'll correct you. Anybody, give it a try.
Could you repeat your question?
So I have asked why these are profit booking candles. These red color one. Why
uh,
these are profit booking
this,
candles?
because these are in the main trend. Maybe even during that phase, it might have come down. Later, it has gone.
Yeah.
Overall trend, it is up.
Yeah, so the overall trend, if you see, it is upward. It just a couple of candles which are getting formed. So that is giving me an understanding that if somebody would have bought from here to here, if 100 people have bought, around 40 or 50% of them would have closed their position from here to here. And for example, from here to here, somebody would have bought. So from here, if from here, I just say that from here to here, 100 traders, from this point to this point, 100 traders have entered the trade. These red candles are just giving me an idea that only 30 to 40% of the people would have closed in between. All right, because if we just see it with the candles, there is just 30% red color candle. Otherwise, it is all buying candle which is happening. So you can understand only, small traders are closing their positions. Still, a majority of the buyers are still present in this. So this is what the basic understanding you get out of this pullback. Got a little idea about this? Yes, understood, right?
Yes, Kabir.
Yeah. So this is important. Okay. Based on this, you can take a lot of trades. Now I'm just giving you a rough idea. Okay, what is this three phases of market? For example, here to here, it is moving down. Okay, so for example, it is going down, giving a little pullback, again going down, giving a little pullback. I'm saying that after going down, or once it is in trend phase, I'm not using the word contraction here or consolidation, because consolidation or contraction sometimes last for very small time. Like here, there are one or two consolidation candles like doji spinning tops which is getting formed. But overall, I can consider that in pullback only, because overall it is just halting the price or taking little upwards or sideways. So if you can just see it into just two phase, this red color candles are nothing but trend phase because it is going down. So this red color candles are trend phase, and then it is giving pullback. That means little going sideways or little upwards. Okay, giving little pullback, then again red color big candles, again giving little pullback, and then again red color candles, and then again giving pullback, and then again red color candles. But after reaching this place, which kind of pattern is formed over here? just try to give it a try. So it has come down here, given a pullback, again try to go down, again given a pullback, but then went up. So if you just look at this, which pattern is this?
Trend phase.
Yeah, trend phase also, but this is it not looking like double bottom?
Double bottom in the sense.
Remember double bottom pattern? I think we
Yeah,
covered double
W
bottom.
W
W, yeah.
W phase.
Chetan, you
Yeah,
were there
yeah,
in the when we covered double bottom, double top. I think we covered in the day 4 only.
Yeah, you covered it in the day 4. I was not there in day 4.
Yeah, fine. So this is double bottom pattern. If you could see, the price have reached a point and then it gave a pullback, and again it has tried to go below the previous bottom. This is the previous bottom, but then from the same place it has again tried to go up. Okay, and it is not able to come to the previous bottom. That is this. So this is forming a double bottom kind of a pattern and then going up. So this is a trend reversal pattern over here. That means the previous trend was down, and after forming a double bottom, it has again tried to go up, and now the trend has changed into the upward direction. Okay, so if
So
you
based on the support and resistance concept which you have taught, this is
Yeah.
the resistance point.
So
right?
this is the
So below
support
this-
over here. This is the support, and this pullback high is resistance. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
and that in that way also you can understand. So now what has happened? This was the pullback high, and now it has formed double bottom, and then it has broken this pullback high. So once the pullback high is broken, it is in upward trend now. So now this green color line is nothing but the trend phase. So the stock is moving up, giving a little pullback in the downward side, and then again it is going up. Then again it is giving a pullback in somewhat sideways or in the downside. Then again it goes up. Similar thing is happening here. It is again giving a pullback, and then again it is going up. Again giving a little pullback, and then again it is going up. Now again the same thing is happening. Okay, it is again going up. So this you can understand from here to this point, the complete stock chart has been segregated into these three phases of market, that is trend phase, contraction, and pullback. Can you make this out? Yes or no? Can you guys understand? From here to here we have highlighted
Downward trend.
each part of it in some phase. Yes.
Yes.
So this is how you should see the chart. So next time when you are seeing the candles, you should understand in which phase the stock is. Okay, so without that you should not take a trade. So that will give you overall idea that you should be on the buy side or you should be on the sell side. Okay, so next time with supports and with resistance, you also have to see these three phases of market. Okay, now I have just highlighted from here to here it was in downtrend. So these red lines are nothing but trend phase, and these green lines are nothing but pullbacks. Okay, fine. So and if you see it here, this is nothing but it is upward movement, and these red color lines are nothing but pullback. All right, so now there is a concept of higher high and higher low formation. Okay, and somebody was asking about what is HH and LL formation, which I have taught you on the day 4. Okay, so that is also a point, and from here that HH Skinner or shortcut has been used. So I'll explain you what is this HH and HL. Okay, just the short form of higher high is nothing but double H, and the short form of higher low is nothing but HL. I'll explain you why I have written it higher high over here, higher high over here, and why a higher low is written over here. So if you see from here to here, the stock is in upward trend. Yes or no? Right?
Yes, Kabir.
Fine. So what is happening over here is that the stock is moving from here to here. Okay, after reaching this place, it is giving a slight pullback. Slight pullback is given, and then it again goes up. So now if I just give this a name that this is a higher high, all right, if this is a higher high and this is a higher low, and again this high is broken, so now a new high is made. So this is the new higher high. Okay, because previous high was this, now this is a new higher high formation. Again it gives little pullback. This is higher low because the previous low was this, right? This was the previous low, and now this low is above this. So in a way, this low is higher than this low. So because of that, this is a higher low if we just compare it to this. Getting this point?
The word you are using higher because it is upward trend.
Yeah, upward trend, because upward trend, yes, that is one condition. Other condition is this is one high. This high was broken in the sense price have gone above this. So this is, if I just say this is one high, this should be higher than this, right? That's why the name higher high, higher
Okay,
than
okay.
this.
So
This
all the
is,
resistance points are considered as
yeah, your voice is breaking down. Not able to.
no. I mean to say like all the resistance points are considered as higher high, and support points are considered as low.
Yeah, yeah. In
If
a way, you
we
can.
see the
In a way,
trend
you
line
can. In a way, you
up
can
and down.
see. Yeah, in a way, you can see like that. Okay. Pullback bottom is nothing but from where the buyer
Yeah.
comes. So you can say it is it is giving some kind of support. Okay. Yeah. If you can, I'll just repeat what I was telling is. So you can make out that this high was broken and a higher high was formed. In the pullback bottom is nothing but the higher low. This was the previous higher low. Okay, this was the pullback ka bottom. Now again it went up, again gave a little pullback, and now that pullback low is my new new higher low. Okay, again it has gone up, it has broken the previous high, broken in the sense it has gone above that, and now a new high is made. So this is a higher high compared to this. Then this was the higher low in the pullback bottom, again it has given a little pullback, so that would be my new low, but this low is above this, that's why the name is higher low, higher than this. This is of course a low because it is the pullback bottom, but this is higher than this point, that's why the name is higher low. Again this high, if you see, has been broken, and now the price have reached here, and this was the previous higher low, and now again a higher low is formed. So you can understand, every time when the market is going up, it is reaching a higher high position, and in the pullback it is not breaking the previous low. So this was the previous low which is not broken by this price. Again this, if you see it here, there is slight pullback here, and price have not broken this pullback even in the next pullback which it has formed. Again a slight pullback was here, but then this pullback bottom is still safe, right? What I'm trying to convey. So the price is not breaking their pullback bottoms, it is only breaking the higher highs. That means the overall trend is upward. Trying able to understand this, able to understand, guys? Very important thing, you have to understand this. Yeah, if not I'll repeat, not an issue. Yeah,
Okay.
shall I repeat?
Even in a brief, it is okay. I'm like still, I've understood, but so like in my mind, I'm not that clear
Yeah, I'll tell you.
still.
See, generally, this higher high formation, higher low formation is nothing but it is depicting the upward trend. Okay, how it is depicting? If I just want to, name, if I just want to, give the name to the highest point in the trend phase. So if you see from here to here, it is going up. So the highest point is nothing but the higher high. All right, higher high, because I want to make this in some kind of a trend. So if this is a high, next time when the price will break this high, that should be higher than this. So that's the reason this is a higher high formation. Okay, whenever the stock gives a
Okay.
pullback in uptrend, that will be a higher low formation. Okay, if you see, this is high, this was the previous low, now the price have not broken this low, so that's why I have given a higher low formation. If this was broken, then this would have been a lower low formation, because if the price go below this, then this higher word will not come because it has broken the low. Now it will be a lower low formation, which comes in downtrend. Till the time market is not breaking the pullback ka bottom, like this, here it is a pullback bottom, here it is pullback bottom, here it is pullback bottom, here it is pullback bottom. Unless until the market is not breaking this pullback bottom, the market is in uptrend. Okay, that's why this pullback bottoms are my higher low. This is higher low, this is higher low, this is higher low. Understand the meaning of it. The higher low is, it is higher because the previous low was this pullback bottom is higher than the previous low. but this is
Yes.
at the pullback. That's why a low word is coming over here.
Okay. Understood.
Understood now. So
Yes.
this
Yes.
higher high and higher low formation is nothing but the definition of a upward trend. So till that time market is in a, it is not breaking the pullback bottoms and it is breaking the highs, that means the market is in uptrend. For example, here this high was broken, so that means previously some people have closed their position from this high, but then now again some kind of buying sentiment has come and this high was broken. So now you can understand overall buyers are dominating and they are taking the price up, and the sellers are not able to break the previous lows. So that means selling is not coming strongly, only the buying is coming. Got this point?
Kabir, one question.
Yeah, please ask.
That means HH and HL will
Yeah.
be found only in the upward trend, not in a
Yes.
downward trend, right?
Yes, of course. If this formation is getting distorted, for example, this is a higher low. Now, next time when the pullback came, this higher low was broken. Broken in the sense price goes below this. So that means this is
Yeah.
not higher high, higher low formation. That means it will be forming a lower low. This is my higher low. If price go below that, this will be lower low formation.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, till the time market is following this kind of conditions, that is pullback bottoms are safe, this is pullback bottom, price is not breaking it. If I just make a line over here, price is reversing just few points above that. Okay, this was the pullback bottom. Price just had came till this point and then again went up. This is pullback bottom, price have came till this point and again went up. Again it is giving a little pullback and again it is going up. All right, so in a way the highest point in the trend phase is my higher high point and lowest point in my pullback is my lower low formation, it is my higher low formation. Getting this point? Yeah. So I have just told that the highest point in the trend phase is the point which I have named with higher high, and the lowest point in the pullback is nothing but a higher low formation. Clear this point? Yes or no? Yes or no? So if I just want to explain it over here, price is going down. Okay, we'll see on the buy side scenario because I have told you higher high. So the price is going up, so here there is a higher high, it is giving a pullback, the pullback bottom is my higher low. Now again there is a buying sentiment, price have gone up, so this is my higher high, and again slight pullback, so this is my higher low over here. Higher low because previous low was this low is above this, that's why a higher low. Again now this market has broken the high and it has made a new high, so this is again my higher high formation. Now my price have gone little down, but then it has not this was the previous low, it has just reversed from around there, so my formation is still safe. Okay, and now if you could see, price is breaching this point. Okay, and it is going upward and higher lows are getting formed. So this is one low, this is above it, so this is a higher low, this is again a higher low, previous low was this. Got an understanding? Yes or no? Hello guys.
Yes, Kabir, we got that.
You
Yeah,
got it, right?
you painted that one, that is not applicable, right? The one where you painted. Hi.
This one.
Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It is not applicable.
this is downward side. I'll explain you this also. Right now
Okay.
we are just seeing the buy side scenario when higher high and higher lows are getting formed. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was when higher high and higher low are getting formed. So we can also trade based on this formation. All right. So you can trade. How we can trade is that. So there are two ways how you can trade a higher high and a higher low formation. So the first thing is that whenever a previous high is getting broken, you can enter the trade. All right. For example, here, if I just want to say this is the higher high. So whenever the price is breaking a higher high after forming one or two red candles, you can enter the trade. Okay. Like this here, there was one or two red candles after reaching a high and then it again has gone up. So whenever a high is getting broken, you can enter the trade. Okay, so here the high was broken, so you can enter the trade. Here the high was broken by this candle, so you can enter the trade. Here this high was broken by this candle, so you can enter the trade. Similarly, this high was broken by this candle, so you can enter the trade. Yes or no? So whenever the high is getting broken, you can enter the trade. Understanding this point?
Yes. So when at the time of breaking that high, so it will be a small candle or a bigger candle. It
Just
can be anything.
see if the price is breaking the higher high, that means it will go up. It will it will go certain price it will go up before making a new high, right? This is the high, so it has to go little point up,
Mhm.
right? So if the high is
Okay.
getting broken, that means it is already going in trend phase.
Okay.
Okay, because the overall trend is upward and you are waiting for the high to be broken. That means you are entering only when the stock is going in the trend phase, in a way. All right. So if you will not wait for the candle to complete, you will wait for the candle to break the previous high, and you can enter the trade. All right.
Yes.
Yes. So for example, I have just noted down that this is a higher high. So the price here is around 525. I'm just seeing it over here. So the price here is around 525, and I'm seeing that after reaching a higher high, there is some kind of selling which has come. Okay. So there is a bigger shadow. That means it has some kind of sellers have sold it over here. Because of that, there is a bigger upper shadow. All right, and one or two red candles also. So now what I have understood over here is that the stock has gone in pullback. Till this point it was in trend phase. Now it's slight pullback, so I'll just place a trigger order at 525. I have told you guys about trigger order. Trigger order is a order you just give a trigger price. For example, in this case my trigger price is 525. So if the price goes above 525, then only your order will be executed, otherwise it will not execute. Got this point? Yes or no?
Okay.
So
That
this
means that
is,
that means the order will be executed in the sense it will be bought.
yeah,
System
it
will
will be,
execute.
it will be bought only when the price goes above 525. So that is why we trade based on trigger orders. Okay.
Okay.
On day 4 also I have told you about the intraday strategy, and they also have told you that we'll be using only trigger orders. Okay. You guys are having zero the upstock and all those things. In that, placing a trigger order is pretty simple. All right.
Okay.
If you guys
In
are
zero.
not having, if you guys are not having in upstock or zero the, just send your email IDs, number and name to me. An executive will call you and he'll help you in opening the account. It is a simple online process.
Okay. Okay.
Because placing a trigger order is one of the most important part of trading. Okay, I have told you about intraday trading also, where I have used this word trigger order, and I have told you on that day how we placed, where we trade based on trigger orders. Just see that recording and tomorrow we can clear that doubt, because that is also a very important topic. Fine, so coming back, what I was telling is, here I would place a trigger order at 525. So whenever the price will go above that, my order will execute. Similarly, if you see it here, the highest point is around 575. So I'll place a trigger order at 575. So I'm not considering, when till the time the price is going here and here, I'm just not bothered about it. I will only trade when the price will break the higher high. So this is a higher high. So once the price will break that, that time only I will enter the trade. So 575, around that I will enter. Okay, and I will be entering the trade only over there. I will not be entering in pullbacks or anywhere. All right, so if I have entered here, if you could see, big candles are getting formed and the price have gone till almost 647 around. Yes or no? Yeah. So
Yeah.
almost, if I would have entered at 575, I would have gained around 75 points movement. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
this is how you can trade based on higher high and higher low formation. Okay, just place a trigger order at a highest point. Okay. So now I also tell you where you can keep your stop loss. Anybody want to guess where we can keep your stop loss in this scenario? Any guesses?
Stop loss would be a higher low.
Correct. So if you have entered at a higher high, the previous higher low is nothing but your stop loss. Like in this case, if you have entered when the price have gone above this high, so this previous higher low is your stop loss. So if you have entered when the price have gone above this high, so this previous higher low is your stop loss. If you have entered when this high was broken, so this higher low is your stop loss. If you have entered when this high was broken, so this higher low is was your stop loss. Clear? Make sure that you keep your stop losses at the higher low and enter at the higher high. Fine? Getting an idea? Yes? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes, Kabir, yes, we got.
Yeah. So I have told you that you have to keep your stop loss at the higher low, and you have to enter at the when the price will break the higher high. So this is the simplest way of trading and most profitable one as well. So in this case, if the higher low is getting broken, in the sense if your higher low is getting broken, so that means your stop loss will hit. So that means the trend is changing, so you should avoid that. And most of the time, you can stay in this trade till the time these formations are getting respected. For example, if I have entered at this high, till the time market is making higher lows, I can stay in this for bigger profit. For example, if I have entered here, I am seeing that market is respecting these higher lows. So this higher low is respected by this. This higher low is respected by this. Respected in the sense these are not breached. Price is not going below that. So if this is one low, this low is above that. This low is above that. So you can understand price is respecting these lows. Or so you can stay in that till the time market is making this kind of formation, and you can look for bigger.
Can we do that something like trailing stop loss, something like that?
Yeah, you can, that also you can do. What you can do is, so if you have entered at this high, you can, what you can do, if previously this was your stop loss, now this is pullback bottom, so you can place trail your stop loss to this. If now again market has gone up, you have seen that it has formed a new bottom, so you can trail your stop loss over here, and again you can keep on trailing at the pullback bottom. So this is pullback bottom, you can trail and trail. Getting this point? Trailing is nothing but shifting your stop loss upper and upper in case of buying side.
Kabir, one question I have it.
Yeah, please ask.
You are sharing in FinCap, you are always sharing HH information. That means high. So, what are you recommending from that? Whether high, that means whether we need to buy or whether we need to sell it.
When you get HH formation, that means it is a buying, it is for buying side. Okay, and you have to always enter at the day high only. I have told you this in the last session. Remember?
Okay.
Forgot?
So,
Okay,
you are mentioning.
what I'll do is,
Okay.
what I'll do is, tomorrow
Mhm.
now I'll again cover this intraday strategy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, if you guys remember, I think you were there. I have told you that when HH formation will come, it is a buying side signal, and you have to enter at the day high. Remember?
And enter into the day height,
At the
previous
day
day
high.
height.
Day high. If you have, I have also shown you a few examples. We have discussed about 5-6. If you guys remember,
Okay.
Scott was there.
Mhm.
No, right? Okay. Anyway, what you do is just see the recording, and tomorrow also we'll discuss that. Fine.
Okay. Okay.
Now concentrate on this. Okay, this will also help you to understand that intraday strategy a little better. Yeah. So I haven't told you guys where you can enter and where you can keep your stops. So there is one more way of one
But
more way. Yeah. Anybody
Kabir,
asking
one.
something?
Yes, Kabir. Here,
Yeah, please ask.
whatever it is a trend side, we are in the trend side.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, It might be high, HH or H low, but irrespective of it, whether we can enter, right? But over a period of time, it is showing instead of sharp price, it may take time if you enter in HL. If you enter in right, if you enter in HL,
Yeah, yeah. So if you are entering at the higher high, you will
we
always
will be
enter in the
getting
trend
maybe
phase. You
more
will get
benefit. Mm.
you'll get more benefit because the price will be moving sharply in just a matter of 1 or 2 candles. So with less time, you'll get better movement.
Oh, okay. You mean to say that when you are in a HH, the benefit you get in less time.
Yes,
More
yes.
benefit will. In case of when we enter in HL, it takes time.
Yeah, so
Is that?
if you enter in HL, it market could stay for some time in this pullback phase before going up. But
Oh, okay.
when you are entering when the high is getting broken, you can
Mm-hmm.
understand buyers are
Mm-hmm.
getting domination over here. That's why this high is getting broken, right? That's the thing,
Oh,
and you are taking confirmation of the trend phase.
mm.
Yeah, I've told
So,
you in trend phase the market will move fast. That's the
okay.
reason. Okay.
Okay. So that means that the message as per this, we need to buy the stock when HH is forming.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
this is with respect to short term. Okay. The intraday strategy is also based on this only, but there are few extra things we consider in that because you remember I
Mhm.
have told you about buy zone, sell zone on that day.
Uh-huh.
Remember on day three I have told you about buy zone, sell zone.
Yeah, yeah, you told. Yeah.
So that those things also we consider in intraday, of plus with this higher low and higher high formation.
Oh,
Okay.
in addition to this, okay, okay,
So those things are also to be followed.
okay.
All right. So you guys have understood this higher high and higher low formation perfectly, or any doubt in this before I move to the different formation? Yeah, please say. Come on, guys, say.
Yes, yes.
Understood, right? Fine. So now I'll do is I'll show you. Okay, one more example. So I have just given a short form now. Okay, so if for example, you can understand this is higher high, this is higher low, price have gone above this high, so now again a higher high is formed. This is higher low. Okay, now the price again started to go up, but now this low was broken, so now a lower low is formed. This means this formation is distorted. When this kind of scenario comes, for example, you have entered somewhere in here, so close your position, because now the basic upward trend, that is higher high and higher low formation, is not happening. There is a sudden lower low formation. All right, so you can also use it to not enter a trade. So for example, if in upward trend you suddenly see a lower low, so you can avoid taking a trade. Clear? Clear? So this is also one use of this. You are not fine, right? Any doubt in the previous slide?
No, Kabir, I think we are good.
Yeah. So fine. So now what I'll do is I'll tell you about the different formation which happens in the downward side. So this is known as lower low and a lower low and a lower high formation. If you could see, the stock is completely moving downwards. All right. So here the trend phase bottom is nothing but your lower low. See, this is my lower low. Price have broken this low and made a new low. So this is again lower than this. So that's why the name is lower low. It is giving little pullback, and that the pullback it is making little lower high. So this is one high. This high is lower than this high. So that's why the name is lower high, lower than this high. So lower high is getting formed at the pullback high. Again, this lower low is broken. The price have gone below that. So this is again a lower low formation. It has again given little pullback. So this pullback is lower than the previous high. So this is a lower high formation. Similarly, this low is again broken, so a lower low is formed. Lower low because this low is broken, so this is lower low, lower than this point. Now again little pullback. At the pullback highest point we have a lower high because this was the previous high, and now this high is below this point, so that's why the name is lower high. Now again this lower low is broken, the price have gone below that, and at the pullback it has again formed a lower high formation. So you can understand market is following some kind of a pattern where it is not breaking the highs. That means the lower highs are not getting broken. If you could see, this was the lower high, this is still safe, and the price have gone down. So this is again at the pullback it has formed a lower high, and the price is, this lower high is highest point is still safe, and the price has gone down. Again you could see this is pullback top point which is higher high, and then these higher highs also save, and the price is again going down and down. Only the market is breaking the lower lows. This lower low was broken by this lower low was broken by this, and this lower low was broken by this, and then this lower low was broken by this, and if you could see, this lower low was broken and a new low was made over here. So you can understand when the market is going down, it is following the concept of lower lows and lower highs. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes, Kabir.
Yeah. So here you can enter the trade whenever the market is breaking the low. So whenever, for example, here the low is around 8,800, so you can place a trigger order at 8,800, and whenever the price will go below that, your order will get executed. Like in this candle, it has almost gone there, so whenever this candle will form, your order will get executed. Your stop loss is previous lower high. So in this case, if you have entered below this, so this is your stop loss, and then price have gone down. Okay, and now if you have not entered over here, you can also enter at this point when the price was around 8,600. So at 8,600 you can again place a trigger order, and this candle will execute your order, and your stop loss is nothing but, so this candle low, right? So this candle high is your stop loss, and then again the price have gone below that. If you have not entered here, you can also enter at the bottom of this is also around 8,600, so you can enter below this point, and your stop loss is nothing but a previous lower high. So this is your stop loss, and your order will execute somewhere here when this candle will form. And then if you have not entered over here, you can also enter at the bottom of this, because this is the continuation of downward trend. So you can place the order at 8,400, that is the bottom here, and when the price will go below this point, your order will get execute. So your order will execute in this candle, and your stop loss is previous lower high. Following this concept, where we are entering and where we are keeping the stop loss, you will enter at whenever the lower low is broken, and your stop loss is the previous lower high. Following, right?
Yes, Kabir.
Yeah, so this is known as lower high, and lower low. This is the basic definition, you can say, of downtrend. Whenever a lower highs are getting formed, that is nothing but the continuation of downward trend. Okay, so this is how you can make the benefit of three phases of market. So if you have understood, whenever a low is getting broken, it's nothing but the continuation of the trend phase. Here the trend phase is downward, so whenever a low is getting broken, it is nothing but it is continuing in the downward direction. Okay, yes.
Yes, Kabir.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take a 5 minutes break. Okay, I'll just say this point also. So for example, here this is lower low, pullback me, it has made a lower high. Okay, now this bottom pay you can enter the trade. So market has gone below this point, so here price is 5,500, so below this point you can enter, and this candle may it will get execute. Now again it has gone pretty low from there, so almost it has gone around 4,700, so almost a movement of around 750 points. Okay, now again it has gone little up, made a lower high here. This was the previous high. Okay, then again you were thinking that it will go a little down, but then after forming few red color candles, it has again broken this lower high. Now this lower high formation is distorted because this high was broken. This high should not have been broken if it was downward trend, but because this high is broken, now a higher high formation is formed, because this is higher than this. It was if it was below this, then this would have been a lower high formation, but now because it has gone above this, the formation is higher high. So when higher high is formed, it is somewhat buy trend. So you can understand that if you have entered somewhere here, you should be only looking to close your position, because now anything can happen. Okay, this is how you can make the use of it to be a little cautious also, or close your positions. All right, understood this point also? Yes, yes or no?
Yes, Kabir.
Yeah, understanding, right? Whatever I have told you, this is very important. You have understood about higher high and higher lows and lower low and lower highs. These four things we have understood, right?
Yes, Kabir.
Fine. So this is very important. So what we'll do is we'll take a 5 minutes break over here. We'll meet at 8:20, and then we'll see this trend phase and this HH HL formation, LL and LH formation on the charts. Okay. and you'll get little more idea, and then we'll cover one more topic after that. Fine. So take a 5 minutes break, and we'll come back
Sure.
at 8:20.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Once you guys have joined back, just tell me and we'll continue. Are we back? Yeah,
Yes,
fine,
Kabir.
fine, fine, fine. So we'll continue. Okay. So now we'll just see few charts where we can just spot, okay, these three phases of market, and then, okay, we'll understand this better. So I'll start with Reliance. Okay. So we'll just go a little back and we'll see what is happening in Reliance. So if you just want to see from here to here, this is complete uptrend. Okay. So every time this is a higher high, price has gone given little pullback, and then this high was broken. Sorry. So we were discussing about this. So if you see it here, from here to here market was going down. So every time it is breaking the low. This is one low, it has been broken. Now this was the lower low, this is broken. This is lower low, this is broken. Now this was also a lower low which was broken, and at the pullback this is the lower high, this is the lower high, this is the lower high. Now after reaching this position, this was the previous lower high. So if the market wants to continue in downtrend, this should not have been broken by this candle. But now if that is broken, you can understand that market can go in the upward direction. So what now we do is, we'll wait for the market to give pullback. So now it has gone to this point and it has given little pullback. So at the high of this you can enter. That would be the confirmation that market will go up, because after pullback it is breaking this high. So this candle is your entry and your stop loss is this. Okay, that is the pullback ka higher low, and then it has gone up. This high was broken, so a higher high is formed, and again it has given a pullback. So this is higher high. All right, and now if you would not have entered here, you can also enter at the high of this. So this candle would have been your entry. Your stop loss would have been here. Okay, any pullback low. To be on the safe side, you can also keep this also, because this is also a pullback kind of a bottom. But then here in this case it would have been little safer. But sometimes what happened, it is better that you keep the previous pullback ka bottom, that is higher low, as your stop loss. Following, right? Just enter when the higher high is getting broken and keep your stop loss at the previous higher low. Yeah, the same thing has happened here. It has gone above. Okay, now this high is broken. Now again it has gone to this point, just small little pullback candles, and again it has broken that. Now this is the high. All right, so this candle has just gone and touched that. So you would just place a trigger order above it. So this candle would have been your entry. If not, this candle would have been your entry. Your stop loss could be this pullback, previous pullback, higher low. All right, and you can go long. And it has gone till this point. Now what has happened, this was pullback bottom. So this was pullback bottom, right? So if you could just place your cursor, if I have just placed my cursor here, this pullback bottom is still safe. Market is just hovering around this point. It is just staying in this around. Okay, so you can understand this is just pullback, and after a long time it has again broken the high that is over here, and this is the pullback bottom now, and it has gone up. So now this is the high. When this high is broken, again the market went up. Okay, same thing here. This was the previous pullback bottom, because here we are seeing good amount of sell candles. So this is pullback bottom. Again market stayed here for some time and then it again went up. So you can understand overall the trend is upward. Here also it gave little pullback. So this is pullback bottom. You can say there was a heavy sell off, but still this pullback low is safe. So this is again overall uptrend, and market still went up. All right, so you can enter at the high of this also, keeping your stop loss here, and then it went up. Again this is pullback bottom, and you can see the market is giving pullback. So you can enter when this high is broken. Okay, so this candle has just touched that point and it just stayed in this for very long. Okay, it stayed in this for very long. This was the pullback bottom. Okay, and it stayed and it again went up. So you can understand from this point to this point, it is just pullback which is happening, and it again went up. Now this is the high. Price have given a strong pullback. Now it is again trying to go up, but it is not able to sustain. Now this pullback low is broken. Now you can understand it is in sell side. Okay, so it went down, small pullback candles, again that low was broken, again a pullback candle, again this low is broken. So now you can understand the trend phase is downwards. Yeah, somebody was telling something. Hello.
Nothing, Kabir. Go ahead.
You guys are understanding route, right? How I have just analyzed the complete movement of it. I have gone from the downtrend to uptrend and uptrend to downtrend, just with 3 phases of market. Understood or not? Yes or no? Can you guys look at the chart the same way I am doing it? Yeah? Hello? Yeah, please say somebody.
Yes, Kabir. Yeah.
You can analyze the chart the same way I am doing it now. You can do it, right? I've just shown you how you can identify a higher high and a higher low.
Yes, yes.
You can also
Yes.
make, you have to have an understanding of this. See, this will give you a lot of chances. Okay, just with small stop loss, you can look for bigger targets. Now it was going down. Okay, so now this here, which kind of formations are forming in this? Say somebody.
Which stage? Uh,
Lower lows and lower
Yeah,
highs.
correct. Lower lows and lower highs are getting formed. So you can understand this is downtrend. Okay, so now what has come? So this is the pullback high. So now Reliance has gone up and previous lower high was broken. So you can understand somewhat 50-50 movement is happening in this. So you should, if these kind of situations are happening in some stock, you should ignore because the trend is not clear. All right. So you can understand it became very sideways for very long, and now still it is sideways. So if the stock is not giving you any kind of clear indication in which kind of phase it is, you should better ignore and find out stock which is giving you clear understanding of uptrend or downtrend. This is an important point. Okay, give me any stock name and I will see in that also. Any stock which you have in your mind?
Jubilant Food.
Jubilant Food, we'll see. Okay, fine. So if you could see it here, from here to here, it is clear upward movement in this. Okay, so this was high. Till this point, it was somewhat downtrend. If you could see, these lower lows are getting broken, and these pullback highs are stay safe. This is a lower high. This is safe. This is a lower high. This is safe. Now what has happened has become little sideways, and this lower high was broken by this, but again it had went down and has broken the previous low, but now it has strongly gone above the previous lower high. So now a higher high is formed and a pullback bottom which is higher low. Again this high is broken. Okay, it again went up, again little pullback. So this is pullback bottom or a higher low formation. Again it went up, again it went up. Here there is slight pullback, again it went up. Here slight pullback, again it went up. Here the strong sell off came. Okay, it became sideways and then again it continued in the uptrend. All right, and now here if you could see, it will be uptrend only if the high is broken. Till this point, this is my pullback bottom. Okay, all right, understood this? Understood, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So if you want to enter in Jubilant Foodbook, it is better that you enter once this high is broken, keeping your stop loss here. Okay, if it is going above that, that means it is a continuation of uptrend. You can just see it in the past also. From here to here, it is complete uptrend. Okay, these are pullback bottoms, higher high, higher high. So sorry, higher high. These are higher low, higher low. Here this is a higher low. Again it went sideways. At the high of it, you can enter. So this could be your entry candle, and your stop loss could be this pullback low. And then if you could see, it became sideways, and after a long time, it has given you a stop loss. So this will come if the stock is changing its trend. Okay, and you can understand it has changed its trend. All right. So this same kind of scenarios will also come sometime. And from here till this point, it was in uptrend. Okay, here I'll also tell you one more thing. So if you see, you guys, I have told you guys about Nifty, right? Yes or no?
yes, yes.
Yeah, so Nifty is nothing but it just give you an overall direction in which the market is going. All right, so with Nifty you can understand in which direction the Nifty is going. You can make out that. So these three phases of market also work in Nifty. Okay, if you could just see it from this point to this point, it is clear uptrend, right? From here the market is just breaking the highs and the pullback bottoms are safe. So this is pullback bottom, it has broken the high. This is safe, and this is again a pullback bottom, again went up, again went up. It is just breaking the highs and at the red candle bottom, it is just pullback which are safe. Here the strong sell off came. All right, so this was a pullback, strong sell off came, and it is still, it was looking like it will go down, but then buying sentiments are strong. The high is broken, so you can understand the market is very bullish. So whenever the high is getting broken in the Nifty, you can understand the overall market scenario is in the upward direction, and you can find out stock where the same kind of situation has occurred. So for example, when this high was broken, in this case here, I got an understanding that the market is bullish, and then I can look for buy side stock. Okay, if for example after this sell off, after one or two green color candle, this low was getting broken, that would have given me understanding that the market is bearish. I would be looking to sell a stock instead of buying. Clear this point? This point clear?
So one this point,
Yeah.
a small thing.
Yeah,
This
please.
you are getting dotted line, right? When you are making moving, how you are getting that one? Yeah, no,
This
that.
is a cursor. You just go over here,
Oh,
cross.
okay,
You just select the cross. You'll get it.
okay, okay.
No
So,
problem. So see, you have to have an understanding of the overall scenario of the market. Okay? If
yeah.
you have an idea, most of the time you will be successful because you are going with the market trend. You need to have an understanding what is the overall trend of the market. If the overall market is downwards and you are looking for buy side scenario, what can happen is you can lose your trade. Because see, when the market is bearish, stocks will buying sentiments will not come. People will not be looking to buy. If the market is falling, big traders who are intelligent traders, they will not be looking to invest. They'll be waiting for the market to stop and wait for the market to give some buy side signal, then only they will enter. Okay, so you should also have an understanding of the market. For example, if I want to enter, I would enter when this high is broken, and then I would find out stocks which are looking good and I would be entering in that, or I would be entering when this high is broken. So that is a confirmation that the market is going in trend phase. And then I look for stocks where I can invest. Got this point? This is very important. You have to understand this.
Could you see ONGC?
Yeah, I will see. You got this point what I was telling, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, ONGC, if I just want to say, you can say this was the pullback bottom, this pullback bottom is broken. So overall it is looking 50-50 to me. If it is going above that, then buy. If it is going below that, then sell. Now the sell-off has been strong and these candles are small only. So if somebody would ask me what to do in ONGC, I would suggest him that if you want to go long only above when this high is broken, and go short if this low is broken.
You are saying that you go long in the sense
Go buy
long.
side, buy.
Now whether can be bought this one or no?
At this price, you should not buy it because overall, by seeing the chart, you can give an understanding that it is sideways. Okay,
Okay.
to be in uptrend, it should break this high, right?
Oh,
It
oh,
should
okay,
break this
okay.
high to be in upward trend. But here it is looking like this was the previous pullback bottom. This bottom was broken, so the
Uh-huh.
selling was strong previously. Okay, because
Uh-huh.
of the
Okay.
strong selling, the pullback bottom was broken. If the selling was not strong, this pullback bottom would have been safe. If this bottom was not broken and I was seeing this scenario and this candle was not here, it would have been complete uptrend kind of a scenario, and then whenever the high is broken, you can enter. For example, here at the
Mm-hmm.
high of this I can enter, and these are just pullback candles, and then again it went up. So these at the high of this again I can enter. These are just pullback candles. I can go long. All right. At present, it is looking like sellers are somewhere entering into the trade. So if the bottom is broken, that means sellers are dominating. If the high is broken, that means buyers are dominating.
Okay, okay.
Got an understanding of this?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yes. I'll just tell you. So this is Thomas Cook, as somebody was just asking me suggestion that he wants to invest in this. So yeah, so if you could see it here, till this point, from here to here, it is complete uptrend. Higher highs are getting broken. So this was the higher high. It has been broken. Now it has strong pullback came here. Okay, this was the pullback bottom. So only red candle. So this was the previous pullback. So this was safe. Now what has happened? It has again tried to cross this point, but this high is not broken. Okay, just below that point there was a heavy sell off. All right, And now if you could see, it has made this bottom, and from this high it is again coming down. So what you can make out from here is that what you can make out from just by seeing this. Say, try to give an answer. Try to give an answer. What you can make out by seeing it.
Hammer is formed actually.
Here
So
a
from
hammer is formed, but if you just correlate with three phases of market, if somebody will ask you, you should invest in this or not, what you will say?
So the
this is
volume is less, trading is less.
high low. Can you say that high low?
Yeah, volumes are also less, correct. Here there is gap up only, but still with the understanding of three phases of market, you can predict, you can analyze what can happen. See, this is the high. Market have tried to go up from this point to this point, but could not reach this point. So you can understand buying is not strong. Okay, if the buying was strong, this high would have been broken. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
so this high is not broken over here. So you can understand somewhere sellers are also dominating in this. And now only sell red color big candles are getting formed. So this is pullback bottom, and market is not able to. If this is the previous lower high, sorry. If the market is not going above that and it is reversing back, this low will be broken. So you can understand sellers are dominating. And even if you just compare it from here to here, red candles are big compared to the green color candles. Yes or no?
Yeah. Red colors are more.
So which candles are, that means if the red color candles are bigger, that means sellers are strong. So if somebody asks you or you want to analyze this chart, you should understand that buyers are not able to take the price up, so buyers are not able to dominate. Okay, and red color big candles are getting formed, so that means sellers are also somewhere trying to dominate. So this is the lowest point of this phase here. This is the lower low. So if the price is going below that, that means it is complete downtrend. If the market, if the market or this stock wants to establish upward trend, it has to break this high. Okay, then only it's a uptrend.
Kabir, I've sent message in chat. Since there is too much commotion over here, I'm not able to turn on my mic. So can you just check and let me know whether my prediction was right or not, like what it was?
You have sent it in the group, yeah?
This chat only. This meet ka.
Yeah. Pullback. You should wait for the pullback. Okay, wait for the uptrend, then go long. Yes, the uptrend in the sense you should wait for the high to be broken and then you can go long. In this case, if you want to go long, or somebody would ask me where they should enter in this, so the best time would have been when it has broken this high. Okay, that was 37 around. If not, you want to enter again, your entry would have been only above 58.40. That is this high. So if it is going above that, that means it is in uptrend, otherwise it is in downtrend. All right, and if somebody will ask me what would be the best price to enter, so I'll just draw the good support. So here I'm seeing, there is a good support. Okay, so this is a good support, lot of, price is reversing a lot of time. This is a good resistance over here. The price have rejected sharply. All right, so if the price comes near around 40, there I would be thinking of entering a trade after some bullish confirmation. Okay, for example, let's see, this is, bullish kind of confirmation, right? This is, you can see it like a bullish engulfing or star pattern, if you could see, if you want to enter in this, and this forming around the same previous support zone. Okay, that's how you can correlate with support and resistance. Okay, fine, understanding, right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay. But in the long, now the suggestion you made is that there is a around 58. You said that if it is a broken, then you are suggesting to enter.
Yeah.
But is that suggestion valid for long term also?
Yeah. You see, long term in the sense that would be long. In short term, it would be a good suggestion. For long term, you have to also understand, how technically the strong company is. You have to see that also. How much
Even if it is a short term,
short term, you can enter when the high is broken, keeping the previous pullback as your stop loss, and then wait for some target, at least 3 to 4%. That should be minimum. Okay, and then you can close. All right.
Okay. Could you
This-
check Axis Bank also? Axis Bank.
So this is complete uptrend, okay? So if somebody want to enter, he could have entered at this high, and now this high is broken. So if again somebody want to enter, enter at the high. All right, keeping here as your stop loss. So this is
Okay.
complete uptrend. You can also make out it is only breaking the highs and pullback bottoms are safe. This is pullback bottom, it is safe. This is again went up. This is pullback bottom, it is safe. Again it went up. Again slight pullback, and again it is going up. So you can understand it is very bullish. So you can enter when this high is also broken. So that would be your next entry. Previous entry would have been when this high is broken.
Okay.
All right. So that in that way you can enter. Fine. This is how you can understand or trade based on three phases of market. I have covered cup pattern also. Remember, a U kind of pattern will be formed. From a high, it will break. At the bottom, there will be small candles. Again, it will go up, and from the same place, slight rejection, and again it went up. I have covered this pattern. Remember, U pattern. I don't know if it was covered on day 4 or what. Yeah, somebody remember from there? Sunil Bhaskar.
So sorry, could you repeat?
We have covered a U kind of pattern where market was forming a U kind
Yes,
of
yes,
pattern, and at the
yes,
bottom
yes.
there were small candles. The same pattern is somewhat here also. It is forming a U, and
Mm,
again it is testing this level, and again
mm.
slight pullback, and then again went up. Okay, so this is also a bullish pattern which you can identify. U pattern. Remember,
Okay, okay, yeah.
this is U pattern or not? I have told you about this cup pattern,
Yes,
U pattern.
yes. You to me.
You told, right? So you can understand, you can see that how you can trade. So now this is completely bullish. Okay, so if you buy in this kind of stock, most of the time you will be successful. All right. So remember this point always. Just make sure that whenever you are investing, you see it with the angle of three phases of market. Okay, it is very important. Fine. So now what I'll do is I'll also tell you before, I think 8:45, right? So I'll take some time. You guys are fine with that, right?
Yes.
So another half an hour, 20 minutes max.
Yes,
Whatever.
Kaveri.
So I'll cover one more very important topic. Okay. So there is a way how you can find out multi-bagger stocks. Okay. Multi-bagger stocks are those stocks which can give you multiple types of return in a matter of like small time. Small time in the sense it could be 300. It could be like 300 for it could so not sorry 300. It could be like 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, 5 months, or some 5 months or 1 year. It can give you like a multiple type of return. It can double your amount or it can triple your amount. Okay, so that is the power of a multi-bagger stock. All right, so idea could be a multi-bagger stock because recently Vodafone and Idea, they have gone into rebranding, and we have seen a new ad where they are promoting VI logo. There was an ad also, it used to repeat. Have you guys seen that ad? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. We are seeing that.
Yeah, right. So Vodafone, we just want to see about that company. It is making a lot of efforts, and it is investing a lot of amount in rebranding, advertising, and acquiring new business. So it has if you just are reading about Vodafone and Idea, it is investing a lot of amount in 5G technology, which is coming up in next 1 year. Okay, and Vodafone, if you see Vodafone Idea, it has a backing of Aditya Birla Group, which is again a giant group, and they are rich people. So that it has a strong backing of financially strong group. If you speak about Vodafone, it is amongst the world largest telecom company. It has presence in almost like more than 75 countries. So Vodafone is also a very big brand. But recently, after the launch of Jio Airtel, it is facing tough competition, and the company is in big debits. And there was a news also in the last, when the government gave them a time period of around 10 years, and they can repay in small installments. Okay, now after that there was a ad which was launched for V ad, and rebranding logo was made. So you can correlate with lot of things the company is making. Okay, and the price of this stock is only 11. So there are chances that if the companies perform well, and what they are planning could result in generating revenue, and this price could double up and go towards 24. Okay, and your amount will be directly doubled. I'm correlating with the company technicals and what are scenarios the company is facing. Okay, this is how you can do or find out multi-bagger. This is Vodafone Idea. I have told you all the reasons could be that this could be the next multi-bagger. All right, got this point?
So that means that we can buy now,
So you can
irrespective of.
invest in that, and you can leave it for like 1 or 2 years. It can give you multiple times of return.
Okay.
Okay. One more stock I'll tell you, Yes Bank. Yes, there is a reason behind why Yes Bank could also be a multi-bagger. It can give you multiple times of return because see, Yes Bank, it is also a debit. It is also in lot of debits, and there was government has came for the rescue, and then SBI has invested amount, HDFC Bank has invested an amount, and lot of big banks and government has invested in this, and they are trying to make Yes Bank a stable bank now. And then there was a right issue also which has came up, and the bank has raised some fund from the market. Okay, so you can understand Yes Bank is also doing a lot of efforts, and the government has taken a lot of steps so that they somehow save this bank. Okay, and when SBI Bank and HDFC Bank, these are the top banking institutes of India, if they are investing in this, you can understand. Okay, so there are high chances that it can also go up from here, and it can give you multiple times of return. Okay, so this is how I am identifying it. There is one more way. This is just based on the news and the revamping. If somewhere it is happening, revamping in the sense, if for example Yes Bank was in debit, and then government got involved, and a lot of investing came in through SBI Bank, HDFC Bank, and then there was right issue. These all things, somewhere the company is trying to get back into the track. All right, so if you have this kind of news, you can track this kind of stock for investment. See, remember that when you are investing or finding out multi-bagger stock, make sure that you only invest some portion of your capital. It should be not more than 20-25%. Okay, not more than that, because there is a risk also which is involved, because these are debit burden companies. Okay, understanding this point? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, Kavi. So
Yes.
this is for at least for more than 1 year or 2 years, right?
Yeah, see, if someone you
Multi-bagger.
want to get multiple times of return, you have to wait for some time. A minimum 3 months so you get it. If the stock is also moving 1% a day, okay, it has to be 3-4 months minimum. Fine. So if not 100 double of your amount, it can give you 40-50% return also possible. From 18 to it can go easily till 24. For example, here if you see the price is 15, in the matter of 1, 2, 4, 5 candle, it has gone till 20. So from 15 around to 20, it is almost a return of around 33% or something. Okay, 5-point move from 15 is nothing but around 30%, 33%, more than 33% return. Okay, in the
So
matter
is there a
of
specific reason it has come down again?
so what has happened? Few people would have entered. Now, majority of them, few would have booked profit. So you can understand which phase is this now. So this from here, this high was broken. Now this high was broken. It sharply went up. Now this is pullback. So this is pullback bottom. It has broken this pullback bottom again. Now this was pullback bottom. This low. This has also been bottom. So now it is somewhat downtrend. Okay, but downtrend is not clear still, because small candles are there. So if it is going above this, or this is pullback, this is pullback high for at the bottom, right? So if it is going down, this is the pullback high. So if this high is broken, that is around 19.15, so you can understand again the buyers are coming up. So your best entries is only when you enter in the trend phase only. All right.
So we need to buy after that it crosses the 19. You mean to say, right?
Yeah, you can
Not
enter.
at that. Not at this point.
That would be a safe entry. You'll see early profits. Not an issue.
Oh,
And the
okay.
scenarios which I have told you, like considering the news factor and the investment which is coming up, if you are just looking at that perspective, you can invest in any price. Okay, just because you are investing for next 3-4 months. Okay, so you can invest at any price also.
Oh, okay.
Fine. So there is one more way, and one of the best ways. So Yes Bank and Ideas are news-based multi-bagger stocks on a prediction that these can perform well. Remember, guys, that when I'm telling that it can perform better, there are a lot of scenarios which I'm getting considered. When I told Idea, I told you guys that there was a government news which was in favor, and the companies investing lot of amount in new ads and new ads and generating new technologies, and they are investing lot of amount in 5G also. So these are things which I'm considering when I'm saying Yes Bank. I'm considering that government is involved, and SBI Bank, HDFC Bank, big institutes are getting involved in this, and there was a right issue also to raise amount. So these are multiple things which I'm getting considering before giving you that this could be a multi-bagger. The same thing you should do it. Understanding, guys, it is not blind game. There is a logic which I am finding out. I am looking for
Yes, yes,
logic. ठीक है?
yes.
Fine. So there is one more way. Okay, so there is a website which can make your work little easier. So this is known as screener dot. Okay, screener. I'll just tell you. Screener. So this is the website screener.in. Okay. So this website now, if you just go to the tool part, or it will just give you over here. Wait a second. Just if you click on screeners, so it has loss to profit companies. Okay, and one more is there. Just show all screener if you click. So basically, if you the best screeners, these are here now. It will give you the companies which comes into this loss to profit companies. Another one is quarterly growers. These are companies whose last 4 quarters are in profit. So if you could say the recent quarter is greater than this Q1 quarter is greater than Q2, and this Q2 quarter is greater than Q3. So these are last quarters are in increasing order. So the company is performing well in last 4 quarters. So you can see the list of quarterly growers here. Okay, these are the companies. Aditya Birla Money is there, Ajanta Pharma is there. Okay, 5paisa Capital is there. So these companies, who are performing really well on fundamental side. This is based on fundamental, guys. So if the company is performing well in last 4 quarters, high chances that it will perform better in the next quarter itself also. Okay. And there are a lot of companies you can find out. So they are small companies also. This is Batikon India. No one would have heard the name also. Okay, Baba Arts. Avanti Feeds, of course, is a good stock, Avanti Feeds, and then you can also understand Avanti Feeds have gone really high in last couple of months, and you can understand the reason. All the last 4 quarters are in positive. Ajanta Pharma, I'm telling you, I'm tracking this from around 1300, and now this is 1700, almost 400 points move. So last 4 quarters are in profit. So you can see the impact. Okay, this is how you can find out stock which can give you multiple times of return. It can give you 30-40% return. All right, Bajaj healthcare sector is already in profit, and this Bajaj Healthcare could be the next multi-bagger. There is one reason that Bajaj Group itself a very big group, and it is having that name. So the backing of a big group is an added advantage. So you can look at this kind of stock. So in last 4 quarters are positive. So you can track this and invest in this kind of stock. It can give you multiple time of return. Okay. Getting my point? How we find multi-bagger stocks? Yes or no? Guys, respond please.
From this, how to identify multi-bagger stocks? Is that based on profit earning, or based on like?
See, first of all, multi-bagger stocks are those stocks which have the potential of giving you like 30, 40, 50, or maybe double 100% return in a matter of like small time. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, those are multi-bagger stock, first of all.
Yeah.
So I have just told you news-based multi-bagger stock, where I give you an example of Yes Bank and Idea. And this is a website, screener.in, where
Okay.
if you just go there are two types of screener which I am using, and I have given, and which has given me a good result.
Okay.
Okay. One
Okay.
is a quarterly grower. In
Okay.
this quarterly grower, this is based on this scenario that last 4 quarter of our stock should be in increasing order. You could see
Okay.
the recent quarter is more than Q1. That means the most recent quarterly results were better than the Q1. Similarly, that Q1 the results were better than the previous quarterly result. Similarly,
Okay.
then that time also quarterly results were better than the previous one. So from last quarters, it is increasing order. Okay, so the company is performing well in from last quarter. So I have just seen a list of stocks. This is a quarterly grower list, and these are the stocks which I have found it here.
Okay.
So now you can also go there and then see lot stocks which are performing well, and you can find out stock which are have you feel could perform better. Now what I do is I see, a software related stock. Software sector is already doing well in COVID-19, so I can track this. I will track this. Pharma stock doing well. Ajanta is there, quarterly grower. So one reason for me looking at it is that last 4 quarters are good, and then it is a pharma stock. Pharma sector is performing well, so I can track this. Okay.
Okay.
Now this Aditya Birla money I can track this because this has a backing of Aditya Birla Group. See, when the companies like Aditya Birla Group, Adani Group, if these companies are small also, but you can understand that they have backing of big capital, they have investment or big pockets, so this can perform better. And then when last 4 quarters are also doing well, you can understand company has the potential to do even better. Similarly, Bajaj Healthcare, because Bajaj Group is there and pharma sector stock. Like that, you can find out. Okay. Like that, Cadila Healthcare I can see because Cadila Healthcare was also news that it has collaborated for COVID vaccine. Okay, you can see that, and again a pharma stock, so you can understand. Pharma stock, COVID scenarios are in favor of them, and last 4 quarters are positive. So you can think of that. ठीक है, how just see that how I'm just seeing it. You can see other list also like that. 50 stocks you can see. Okay. Godavari drugs again I can look for it because pharma sector stock. Like that you have to understand. Divis Lab you have Divis Lab has given a beautiful return. If you just track the movement from last 3-4 months, it has gone really up. If I'm not wrong, it has given a return of nothing but 30 to 35% in the matter of last 5 to 6 months only. Okay, so this is also is here in this last 4 quarters are in positive. Able to understand from this list, fundamentally you can find the stock. Fundamentally in the sense, see if the company is performing well from last 4 quarters, that means the fundamentals of the companies are strong. Okay, company is doing something good, that's why the their revenues are increasing. If the company was not doing something good, revenues will not increase. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Abhay.
So if the company is performing well from last 4 months, so there is something good they would have done, right? If you guys are following the news, you would have definitely heard the name of IDFC First Bank. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
so
I,
IDFC
I, I,
IDFC IDFC First Bank, it was around 23 when when I have once traded in that. Now the price is 41, almost 80% return. Okay, IDFC First Bank was in the news, and you can see this stock in this list. Last 4 quarters are positive. So you see 80% return. It's just the fact that you have to find out stock. Able to understand what I've just told? Yes?
yes, yes, yes.
Fine. So one more thing I'll tell you now. If you guys see ICICI Securities also there, because I'm securities are nothing but these are stockbrokers kind of thing. ICICI Securities gives you an platform just like Zero the angel broking. Okay, so I know, because I know this COVID scenario, there are a lot of people who have opened or freshly came into market with the aim of earning money because they were free at home and they have time. People who are having time and their mobiles were with them, so a lot of people have opened demat accounts. So these companies generate revenues through demat accounts brokerages, and because of that reason, angel broking IPO came, guys, you remember, it has given fantastic return on the day one. Similarly, these brokers are doing well in this COVID scenario. These security companies are doing well. Zerodha, if you guys know, Zerodha has become a unicorn. Unicorn in the sense it has become a million dollar company in this 2020. Zerodha, it has become $3 billion company in this year. So you can understand the revenues have been good for security companies and sub brokers. These broking companies. Okay, if you follow news, you will be tracking this. All right. Yes. So that's how you have to have little knowledge of the news or what is going around, and you can find out. So there is one more screener. One is this quarterly grower. I'll send you the link of this website also. So this is fundamental, based on fundamentals, or fundamental or quarterly results, you are just finding out stocks which can give you multiple times of return. Okay, just bookmark it. Yeah, so another stock is loss to profit. So you can find it here, the loss to profit. If you see it here, the companies which has turned around and have quarterly result from loss to profit. So for here you'll find the stock whose results have become profit from loss. For example, last quarter the company's results or quarterly results were in negative, but suddenly in this quarter the company has turned into positive, or the quarterly results have become positive. So this, what understanding I get from this is that, so previously the company was not doing good, so I was not interested, but suddenly what something has happened because of which the company's quarterly results are in profit. So there is some kind of potential which I am seeing. All right. So
But
because of,
whether this website can be reliable, whatever the information
yeah,
there.
it is reliable. It is reliable. Or you can cross check also. Okay. You can just see the stock over here. This is into loss to profit. You can go to money control, and there also you see the last 2 quarter result.
Okay, okay.
Then you can see. So fine, from here in the month of, I'll tell you within experience, I'll tell you Tata BSL. Okay, Tata BSL was in this list, loss to profit, and I had traded in the stock when the stock was around 20, 22 or something. Okay, Tata BSL, I'll tell you. And today, if you guys know, it is around 42. Okay, I had traded in this stock when it was around here. Okay, I had traded in this stock, and this stock I have tracked just because it was in loss to profit that time. And you can see from 22 to almost 42, almost double. You have got almost double kind of return in the matter of, from here 30th July to this, almost in the matter of 5-6 months your money got doubled. Okay. This,
But in the last 6 months, maybe whichever stock you take, most of the stocks are almost all the stocks are performing.
yeah,
But now, is that the same scenario continues at the moment also?
no, see,
Uh,
all the stocks have not doubled, right? Some have not doubled. Many of them have only given a return of 20 to 30%. Okay.
okay.
The
So
reason
my
behind that,
question.
see, this year market has gone really down in the starting, and then it is only recovering from there. Okay, that is the reason many stocks have given one-way movement, and many stocks have gone really up from the bottom. Okay.
But is that like Tata Steel, BSL,
Tata
when you
Steel
invest?
BSL is a different stock. See, this was a debit bidden company. Then Tata Group had recently bought it. In 2019, Tata Group have bought it. Previously, this was Bhushan Steel, and after
Okay.
once it was acquired by Tata, they have
Mhm.
invested a lot of amount, and then the company is performing pretty better, and that's the reason it has performed well. And then you can also find it in loss to profit. That means company had taken some step because of which their quarterly results are in profit. All right.
Okay.
So that's how you have to track it. Adani Power, you can keep it because Adani Group backing, and again a power sector stock. So you can track this loss to profit, because definitely something good has happened because of this, which is going up, right? And a backing of Adani Group. See, it is always advisable that you take a stock which has the backing of a strong, bigger, person who, or group of, like Adani Group, Bajaj Group. These are group of companies which are strong. They have a track record of you know good financial track record. So you can track those stock in particular, like Norbin T. I don't know much about him. Who are the investors? But if I see Adani name, I know that Adani is a strong group. So high chances that it can give me a better good result.
So
Okay.
is it, Kabir, you will just based on, you will analyze it by like maybe Adani Power. Generally, we might think that it is a well-known company, but it could be the someone might not be the one we are thinking it. Like,
Once I see it here, I'll also Google it and I'll read about it a
uh,
little bit. It is not
oh,
just
okay,
based on that.
just
Okay.
by the name, not by the name. Okay,
Yeah, I'll just see the chart also. What is the movement happening? Which phase is it? Where's the
okay,
support? Where's the resistance? These all things I'll definitely see. But then
Mm,
this is
okay,
also a way from where I can find out stock. All right.
okay, okay.
It is not that blindly I'll buy. No blind buying. You have to always see logic. All right.
Okay.
So you can recently, I was tracking this stock Birla Precise. So this has also a lot of potential. Okay. And this price is only 8.05. So this has also a lot of potential. I was tracking this stock. All right. So you can also track Birla Precise. Vadilal Enterprise is also Vadilal is also a big group. It is into ice cream and all. Vadilal ice cream you can see. And if this has also gone into positive, something good the companies have taken into consider. Okay, you can see Blue Dart Express is also a big company. This has also gone from loss to profit. Then this company would have also done something good. So you can track this like that. You can just see lot of stocks you can see, and then also see their track record some kind of. All right. Ansel build well. Ansel is a very big group. If you guys have lived in North, you'll see Ansels are very big construction group. They have a lot of big projects which they do. Okay. Then Unichem Lab, again a pharma stock, so I will track this because this is pharma, and if it is performing well, then there are high potential that it can continue performing well. Tata Steel, this is here, right? Tata Steel long. You can Tata Steel again a Tata group, so you can think it is coming into profit from loss, so high potential. Bal Pharma, Pharma stock. Yes Bank is here, guys. I've told you, right? From Yes Bank also from loss to profit it is coming. IDFC First is here. So there are a lot of stocks which you will find out. Banking stocks you'll find out a lot of because banking sectors have recovered. Bankings have not recovered; they have performed well in this lockdown and all. So Bank of India is there, IDFC First Bank is there, IOB is there. So a lot of banking stocks also you'll find out. You see your bank is there, and if you
But
just
is there
yeah,
any idea about Madras Fertilizers?
Madras Fertilizer, I have to see the chart. Okay, just track it. Who are the investors and what is the track record? Fertilizer stocks, what is happening in other fertilizer stocks? Just have a look at that also. How
Okay.
complete fertilizer sector is performing. Just have a little look in that also. What are
So
the
where do you observe? Where do you
just
like for example,
see Madras
Google?
Fertilizers is there, right? Just Google stocks. If you see select here Madras
Mhm.
Fertilizers also, right?
No, no, we will come to know about that company, like similar type of companies. If you
Just
want to
track
have a
what is
data.
happening in that also. Okay? Just track the record, just see the chart, and these are the competitors, how these stocks are performing. Okay?
Oh, okay, okay, oh,
Just
okay,
see
okay.
the news and what all steps have been taken if something has been taken. So it is a government owned company. So you can understand government company, something positive has
Mhm.
happened. So I can think of investing. Okay?
Okay.
I can think of investing. Good company, good
Kabir,
stock.
maybe as you said rightly,
Hmm.
these points of multi-baggers are the very good opportunity if you do
Yeah,
invest. But
yeah.
maybe we will analyze it. Maybe we will give you some inputs based on this. Maybe you can further you further analyze it, and you give the suggestion whether
Yeah,
our
yeah, sure.
analysis are
Sure. You can always pin me for any kind of doubts. Okay, not an
okay.
issue. So I
Okay.
am just telling you how I do it. Okay, with experience, I am telling you Tata BSL could be a next multi-bagger stock. See, Tata Group is a very big
Mm.
group, all right, and it has acquired a company, Bhushan Steel, which is now Tata BSL. So you can see if the Tata Group backing is there, that company can give you even bigger returns from present level also. It is just 41, and in next 2 to 3 years, maybe it would be around 300. Who knows? Okay, it is just that companies manufacture steel products and automobile products for the companies. All right, so that is the business of that company. Okay, and Yes Bank also can give you multiple time of return. Idea also can give you if 5G network comes in, and Vodafone Idea company as they are investing in that and they are back on track. They give good plans, and of course only at present two players are there, so they can also acquire a lot of business, and it can easily go from 12 to 50, 55, or even 100 in next 3 4 years or maybe 2 years. Yes or no? Yes, it can go, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So see the logic and do some analysis. You know, just because I'm telling you idea, not there is a logic which I am seeing it, like government backing, lot of investment is coming, companies taking steps. Okay, so these all things have to be considered, and then you can take a decision. When I said ICICI Security, again there was a reason behind that. Other companies like Angel Booking, Zero, the others were also performing well, and then this name is I have seen here. So second confirmation. So these two you can track it, all right, and you can see like this. You can find out a lot of stocks. Jindal Steel, again Jindal a very big group, and Jindal Stain is there, so you can track this also. Okay, like this you can find out. There are a lot of stocks you get it, but then you have to find out your own. Mahindra Holiday is there. See, after a lockdown of 1 year, there will be a majority of people who will be frustrated living in their home. So a there is a possibility that they'll be looking for a holiday once the lockdown gets over, and then these holiday companies can eventually perform better. And if you guys know, after lockdown, there were a lot of marriages which has happened in the last 1 or 2 months. You guys will be also knowing how many marriages has happened. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. If I have definitely know in my family only there were 5 6 marriages, and same would be the scenario with you, because many people have postponed their marriages, and then when there are a lot of things also, when we are at home, people are free, they find out matches and they get married. This scenarios is also there, and then when somebody is getting married, then they go on a holiday, then these companies they'll buy a holiday package, then these companies will perform better. So there is a overall logic behind it also, and then I am seeing it in a loss to profit, so high chances that it can give you better result. Yes, logical, right, what I have told you?
You are 100%
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so this is how I think when I just seeing the list. Okay, because these are some things which you just think of and keep thinking of it, and you'll get in your idea. So when Diwali was going on, I knew that around Diwali, car sales generally goes up. Okay, and at that time, Tata Motors stock was around 120. Okay, so that time I have entered in that, and now if you see, it has gone around 194. When Diwali was approaching, before quarterly results of Tata Motors were positive. If you just go onto my channel and just search here Tata Motors, you'll find it.
More, moreover, COVID also supporting to buy a
Yeah,
cars because people want to go alone.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't want to take chance.
No, that is also a
All
reason. So I had also, so this was posted there. Remember, Tata Motors has increased in sales, has posted results. Okay, this was the results which came in. Okay, and that time the price was around 142, and before this point also, previous results were also somewhat positive. It was increasing. The sales of this Tata Nexus and all were getting increased. So I'll just show you that also. So these are the results, okay, of Tata Motors in the month of August. Okay, so Tata Group, if you see, they were increasing. All right, so in August 2020, so there was increase in sale. This is like 89% increase was there in Tiago. In Nexus, there was increase 127%. Harrier was increased. Sale of Harrier has increased by 166%. Okay, so both Z Safaris, these cars were not performing well, but others were performing exceptionally well. So overall, there was an increase of 154%, and this was, when I'll tell you, when I was tracking this. This is September. Okay, and after that it has sharply gone up. So I see here in this, it was also around 106. This is which month, I'll tell you. So this is July. Okay, from July it was 106, and today it is 194, almost double. So this is, you have, if this is based on quarterly results, right? If you just compare it, the results were good. COVID scenarios also benefit, and then Diwali was around. Diwali generally we have a backing, right? A lot of people wait for Diwali to buy their vehicles. Most of you guys would have done it. We are Indians, right? Some things are common in all. Okay, so we do it. We buy gold during Dhanteras. We buy vehicles during festival. So these are common with everyone, and it is bound that around Diwali the vehicle sales will increase. I think I'm stretching a lot. So this is how we find multi-bagger stocks or good opportunities. Okay? Yes? You guys are following, right? Hello?
Yes, Kabir. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine, guys. So I think I'll stop this for today. We have covered three phases of market today in deep. We have told you how we find multi-bagger stocks, news-based trading, and news-based trading you can do, how you can correlate things with the current scenarios. This also we have discussed. And I hope you guys would have understood everything what I have told you. If not, you can come up with your doubts in the next session. Again, tomorrow 7 p.m. is what I'm planning. Okay, so let's meet tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Maybe Kabir, can you give one more day gap so that we will go through third and fourth sessions and today's session also?
Okay, fine.
Is that okay?
Okay, fine. So today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday,
Yeah, yeah.
Thursday, Friday. Friday we'll meet it. Okay.
Okay, okay, fine, Kabir. Yeah, thank you.
Fine, guys. Generally, this time only I have extended to this much. Generally, we covered in 1 week only. But I was also a little busy and then health issues and I was traveling. Not an issue. But I hope you guys are not like you are forgetting things which was taught before during the gap and all. I hope that is
No,
not
no,
the case.
no, that is not the case. Yeah.
Is it same with everyone? Sunil, Chetan, yeah. Fine, and there are a couple of
Yes,
people who
sir.
are just
Yeah.
watching the recordings and they are not joining the session only. I think I should do something about it. If I just share the recording, people are thinking anyway the content is coming in. Why to attend the live session?
Hmm.
Because in the recording, everyone is saying it, and because I see the name, everyone in the group who's there is seeing the recording, but they don't comment in the session. Anyway, guys, good that. All right. So I'll share the recording of today's and the day four. All right. And I'll just go through that, come up with your doubts, and we'll meet on Friday. Good night,
Okay,
guys,
Kabir.
and have a
Good
great
night.
dinner.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Take care. Yeah. Bye.